My name is Jessica and I have no idea what I'm doing. Today I'm going to be testing out the new-ish, I guess it's not that new anymore, it's like 3 months ago, Nomad Cosmetics palette. It's another skiing one. I just looked at the front and I'm not going to try to pronounce that. Is this French again? Maybe. I don't know. Like I said, Spanish, Italian, even Japanese, I could sound some of those out, but the French, nope. So I bought this, like I said, a few months ago, along when I bought the last Halloween palette, and I bought the, what was the other one? Pacific Northwest palette, which, to my surprise, the Halloween one, as you may have seen in one of my other videos, didn't wear well on me. But the Pacific Northwest one actually did and didn't cause a reaction, which I was surprised about because I thought it was going to be the sparkly formula. It's more of the foil formula, and that formula usually doesn't do well with me, so I was surprised. This one, let's see what we got here. The first one of this, I mean, I don't know if it's like the same thing, but the other skiing one, I have that somewhere, Whistler Lodge. That one, unfortunately, does not wear well on me, and I think I got a reaction from it too, maybe. This one, we're gonna find out. I decided to take my chances. Here we are. And, yeah, we're gonna see what happens. This formula, it looks like some of them are sparkly and some of them are more foily. Really, the only two sparkly ones are these. Maybe that one. Is there a little sparkle in that? Maybe. But like I said, I was surprised by the other one, so we kind of just got to go in and see what we get. I think I'm going to do 2 looks. No, I should probably do 3. There's like kind of 3 color stories here. So, all right, let's see. I am going to start with my IBY crease brush. And on this eye, I am going to start with Last Call, which is a very pale pastel blue. And it's a... Nope, it's not a ski lift. I don't know what that is. It's a candle? It's a candle. Yeah, it's a candle. 95% sure that embossing is candle. I do have a little bit of pink staining from a palette I was wearing yesterday, but that's okay. All right, so it looks like regardless of that, this is going to be a packing on kind of shade. This is going in my transition area. And I'm just going to try to blend the edge out. Okay. Then I'm going to take... No, I think I'm going to use the same brush. And I'm going to use... I don't know. La Terrace, I don't know. Terra means earth, right? I don't know, but this is a pretty color. It's like a blurple, like a grayish blurple. And I'm going to use that. I'm going to put that in my crease. Yeah, this is a very pretty shade. This one also, though, seems like it needs to be packed. I'm going to clean that off and just try to blend this out. I definitely lost the light blue though. So I'm going to take my IBY crease brush again, take some of that and try to put it upward. It's something. Then I'm going to take my BH Cosmetics brush with a 6 on it, and I'm going to go into Vallée Blanche. I don't know if that's a mountain, white. The picture's certainly a mountain. This is like a deep plum. And I'm gonna put this in the deepest part of my crease. I feel like these colors, like they should want to play together, and I feel like they don't want to. And it might be because of the formula, how like those other two seem to want to be packed on, and this one looks like you could do either one, but because I'm doing this swiping motion, it's kind of like disturbing the others. You know what I mean? All right, I am going to take my same brush and use some of that Blurple again and just try to blend out the top and create a little like V shape on the edge. Okay. Then I'm going to take that same deep plum on my pinky and I'm going to put that on the outermost corner of my eye. I'm not going to do my lower lash lines as per usual because A, I don't know how this palette is going to react, and I'd rather have a problem with only 2 lids than 4. And my eye is flaring down here. For what reason? Just because. And I definitely don't want to irritate that. All right, then I'm going to take Ski. That looks like a hot cocoa thing in there. This is a deep royal blue. Doesn't seem to be a duochrome or anything. Wow. All right, that is going on like the outer third of my lid. I feel like in the mirror it's going more black, but in here I can see it keeping its blue. Then I'm going to take Mountain Chalet. This looks like a little ski lodge. This one, I don't know what to make of that. It's definitely a medium blue, but it seems to like go kind of gray. I don't know. I'm going to take some and I'm going to put this toward the middle of my lid. Yeah, it's kind of graying out and also losing its shine. I mean, in there I see it, but out here I feel like it's lessened. Then I'm going to take, I know this is wrong, Agile du Midi. Why do I do this instead of looking up how to pronounce it? Hopefully you get a laugh with me. That's why. This is like a silver with like a little hint of lilac. This is going on my inner third. And then I think I'm also going to put this on my inner corner. I accidentally got some there. Anyway. Okay. Not that this isn't pretty, but I wish it were bluer. Again, in there, it looks blue enough. Out here, it is almost more like this color, like this grayish tone. Odd. Okay. Well, on the other side, you know, I think I want to use my dollar store brush. I want to put like a brow bone highlight here. I'm going to use, okay, so I know Les is not pronounced that way. It's like Les Mis, right? Like, so that's just lay. I don't know. That's got to be the Alps. I'm going to call it Les Alps. That's what we're going to call it. It's like, it's an iridescent one. I feel like it's a little bit pink, a little bit blue. And it's got the little ski lift on it. And I'm going to use my dollar store brush. I'm going to pick some of that up. Ooh. And I'm going to use that as my brow bone highlight. Then I'm gonna skip to this side. So what do I want to do today? I think I want to use the green today. There's a lot of greens here. Kind of like the other palette. You know, I should pull out the other palette to see what the difference really is. So I'm going to take, you know what, I'm going to use my, who is this? This is my Odin's Eye crease brush. It's a little bit bigger. And I'm going to take Fondue. Oh, it's not a candle. It's fondue. There it is. Okay, I got it. I'm going to take that very light mint color and I'm going to put that, in my transition and crease area. Not much is happening at all. So I'm going to try the packing method. I personally like, this is a personal preference. I don't like when I have to pack my eyeshadows. I like being able to like go in and just swipe and blend. I feel like this is not working. Well, then I'm going to take my IBY crease brush and I'm going to go into Ski, nice and simple name, and it has skis on it, nice and simple picture that I don't have to guess. You would think, being an artistic person, like I would be able to like figure these pictures out better, but hi, my name is Jessica and I have no idea what I'm doing. So this is going to go in my crease area. Very pretty color. This is like a mint sage kind of color, something you would find like in the Baby Yoda palette, or even like by ColourPop, or even the one I just did, the Pacific Northwest palette. This too, though, I feel like this one is not, even with packing it, it's not coming out the way I want it to. Yeah, I have a love-hate relationship with Nomad Cosmetics. I want to love it all, but there have been some that have been real hits for me, and then others that are just big misses. So I'm trying to just blend this out with my IBY crease brush. Sure, you could use these on the lid and they'd probably be better there, but that's just not my style. I like having shimmers on my lid. I'm going to use my BH Cosmetics brush with a 6 on it next, and I'm going to go into, I'm pretty sure this is Mont Blanc. It's a mountain. This is a deeper green, but I have a feeling it's still going to be pretty vibrant. And I'm going to put this in my crease, like the deepest part of my crease. Probably should have used the pinks today, but oh well. This one I feel like is working a little better, but I was right. This is more of a vibrant green. It's not so deep. I feel like a lot of people, or brands rather, have been doing this lately. And not that I don't like having a shade like this, but I would like having a deep green as well. More contrast that way. Like this, but green, you know? All right, I'm going to use the same shade on my pinky, and I'm going to put this on my like outermost corner of my lid. I'm gonna try to just brush it upwards a little bit to have a little bit of a wing, a little bit of a shape on the edge. Then I'm going to take, I know I've heard this word before, I know I've seen it before, aperitif. It's a hot chocolate. It is a dark sparkly green, and ooh, that is so pretty. That's gonna go on like the outer third of my lid. That's, yeah, I like that one. I don't think it's gonna wear well, but it's pretty. Then I'm going to take Après-Ski. This is like a little bit of a grade mint, and it's got the ski lodge in it. Very pretty, but I don't think it's gonna wear well on me. This is going to go on the inner 2/3 of my lid, blending into that deeper green. See if I could blend those two together a little more. Nice. It's very pretty. We'll see how it wears. It is, not that it isn't vibrant out here, it's more vibrant in there. There is like the slightest muting of it out here in the real world with me. Then Chamonix, you don't pronounce the X, I'm pretty sure. This is like a green, maybe with a little bit of pink iridescent type of shade. And I'm going to take my dollar store brush, and this is going to be my brow bone highlight. Yeah, more green than anything else. And this one is more blue than anything else. I feel like then you should have had a pink in here, you know? Like we could have lost that one. What are we gonna do with that one? Those two are pretty close. And I struggled with this, so this one maybe I think could have been a pink one, but whatever. Then I'm going to take some on my finger as well, and I'm going to put this on my inner corner. Wow, that is vibrant. That's really pretty. Okay, so these are the looks I have today. They're pretty, but you saw that I struggled a little bit to get them on, and this one is better than how I think that one came out. Again, due to that, like losing its shine some and being grayer than I want it to be. So I am going to do some swatches now. All right, so now I gotta say all these. This one's gonna be Les Alpes, Haute Savoie, Chamonix, Mont Blanc. Terrible, I tell you. Wow, look at that. See, now this one looks a little bit more purpley almost on my wrist. This guy, Ugly du Midi, Valet Blanche. Last Run, that's in English. Off-piste. This would be a nice quad, perhaps. Après-Ski, Mountain Chalet, La Terrasse. I feel like I want to move to my other. Can I fit them all? There's 6 more. Nah, I can make it work. We can do it. Vin Chow, Raclette, Aperitif, Fondue, not a candle. Not a candle. Okay, so those didn't swatch too great either, those like really light ones. So I don't think it's a me problem. And then we have Shot, Ski, and Last Call. Okay, that I feel like it's going into like a black as well. That's that's from Judo. But these, yeah, I don't know. It's a shame because it's such a pretty color story. You got your pinks, your blues, your greens, even a little bit like plummy mauve. All right, let's pull out the other palette for comparison. Looking in my drawer, I have so many Nomad Cosmetics palettes. That's like not good considering all the trouble I've had. Okay, so this is the Whistler Ski Lodge, and then this is the whatever this is. And okay, so this one definitely has more pinks. This one has some neutrals. This one's bigger. Pretty darn close though. I guess if the formula works for you, I think it's a matter of, do you want some extra pinks in there or do you want some neutrals in there? And of course one is a little bigger than the other. Could they be used together? Sure, but I do think they are pretty close. As for me, it looks like neither one is really going to work well. Also, I don't know if they even sell this one anymore, but if the formula works for you, if you missed out on this one, had to replace yours, whatever, then this one seems to be a good, just knocked everything over as usual, then this one seems to be a good option. So as expected, those looks did not wear well. They spread, they creased, they kind of like faded and moved. Not the worst I've seen, but it wasn't great. At least I didn't get any reactions. So today what I'm going to do is I am going to try some of those pinks just for the heck of it, and that'll be that. So if you want to get this palette, hopefully it works out for you. But for me, not so much. First thing I'm going to do is take my crease brush from Odin's Eye, and I'm going to go into, here we go with these names again, Off-Piste. It's the very, very pale, like almost gray pink. And I need a haircut already. This is going in my crease. Sounds like the heat is coming up in the back, sorry. Yeah, this is very, very light, which is fine, but it does make me wonder, like, why do we also have this one? I don't know. Then I'm taking my IBY crease brush, which is a little bit smaller, and I'm going into Haute Savoie. This is a little bit of a deeper shade. It is like I guess it's like light medium overall, but it's deeper than this one. It's like a mauve-y. I honestly feel like it's leaning a little bit more purple than pink, but we'll see. And this is going deeper in the crease. The other one was more of a transition. I mean, it's pretty, but how well will it wear? I don't know. Then I'm taking my pinky, same shade, and I'm putting this on the outer corner of my lid. And then I'm going to take Vinchad, this one here, this like deeper magenta-y kind of pink, and that's gonna go on my outer third of my lid. And then I'm going to take Last Run, which is a little more of a light mauve-y pink. And this one is going on the inner 2/3 of my lid, blended in to the deeper pink. I don't know what to say. I mean, it's pretty. It's probably not going to wear well. I think what I want to do, just for something different, is I'm going to take, I think I'm going to take the Odin's Eye crease brush again. I'm going to take Raclette. I think that's a cheese, by the way. I'm so cultured. I think that's a cheese, and it's also on the fondue one. It's probably not how you say it, but that's what I think it is. So I'm going to take that brush and go into that shade. I think now I can say I've used all of them. Yeah. And I'm going to use this as a brow bone highlight and an inner corner highlight, and see, maybe that's what this shade is for. Unless, can you use it just to blend out like any of these? I don't know. And then I'm going to take a little bit on my finger and put it on my inner corner. I do not like a matte inner corner, but just to try something different. And there we are. Well, I hope this video was helpful in helping you make a decision. For me, it was more wasted money and hopes being crushed. It's okay. If it helped you, great. And if not, it's only makeup. It's not a big deal. All right, that's it for today. I hope you have a good day no matter what it is you're doing. Bye. See you next time.